What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to share 5 tips for things that you should do 2, 3, 4, 5 months early before the baby comes. Not only will this make you more prepared and more confident, but it can really help you right here. And trust me, this is going to be a big issue. So let's get started. My first tip is make lists and shop early. You think I knew what all this stuff was behind me before we had the baby? I had no clue, and I had no clue how much it would cost. Second of all, we had a baby shower. We have family members and friends who say, hey, we want to get you a gift for the baby. You need to know what to ask for. If you don't tell them what you want, they're going to buy you clothes, and then you're just going to have piles and piles and piles of baby clothes, half of which you probably won't even get around to using. So it's really important to understand what you actually need. So when you make the list, go online, talk to family members, and start figuring out the basics. Figure out what's expensive, figure out what's affordable, what you want to buy yourself, and maybe what you want to ask for as gifts from people. The second thing is when you have these lists, maybe you save it on your phone or have it somewhere accessible. Every time you go to the store, remember what you're looking for and see what's on sale. For us, we bought most of our items on sale instead of paying full price, which saved us hundreds and hundreds over the last couple of months. I'll give you a couple examples here. We went online, we looked up how many diapers does the average baby need in the first couple of months. We had this saved. We were just waiting. Then boom, we saw a sale at Target. It was save $20 for every 100 you spend on diapers. We bought the diapers we need for the first 3-4 months all at once, and we saved 20%. So you can't beat that. Secondly, strollers are extremely expensive. I mean, I thought a stroller would be $150, $200. I had no idea, but no, strollers can be $300, $400, $500 for even a average mid-range type stroller. You want to get into something fancy, you're talking about over $1,000. So if you could save a little bit on the stroller, that's a huge thing. We waited about 3 months and just checked all the time, and then boom, it popped up 30% off sale. And so we grabbed it. We grabbed an extra car seat, and that saved us literally hundreds of dollars in that single purchase. It's really, really important. Let me tell you another way this can really help you. For our baby shower, we made a registry, and my wife and I picked out a diaper bag that we really liked. Put it on the list, and someone got it for us as a gift. When it came in, we started looking at it. A day passed by, 2 days, a week, and I said to my wife, I'm sorry, I can't see myself walking around in public with this bag. Online, it looked really nice. In person, it was nice, but there was a lot of little tassels and frills and little gold zippers and stuff. It just looked so feminine, and I said, this really doesn't work for me. I'd love to exchange it, and she was fine with that. So we were able to return it, spend a little bit more time, found a different bag that we liked a lot more, that worked for both of us, got that, sitting here, ready to go. If we had waited till the last minute to get the diaper bag, 6 months later, I'd be walking around with a woman's purse style diaper bag, or we'd have to buy another one, which would waste a lot of money. So number 2, set up your space early. You might think you could get it all done in a couple weeks, or you might think you have more time than you might really have, but you don't know. The baby could come early, you could run into complications, who knows? So I highly recommend setting up your space way before the baby comes. Measure out, move things around. You don't know what kind of furniture you might have to move from one room to another. You might have to call somebody to help you do that. You also don't know what you think will fit that actually doesn't fit. I mean, just look at behind me. We've got shelves. We've got a changing table. There's all kinds of stuff right here, and this is just taking up so much space that I didn't really anticipate. Also, you know that stroller I mentioned that we got? We really, really liked it. The thing is huge. So you got to figure out where you're going to park that in the house. It just doesn't go right in the corner. It's massive. So you have to plan for these things way ahead of time. If not, you're going to be really under pressure. You're going to have a baby in the house crying. You're going to have a tired wife, and you're going to be trying to move furniture. That sounds like a disaster to me. So big tip, don't do that. Plan early. Get your house set up way before the baby comes. Not to mention how this could impact safety. Having more time and being more prepared can make sure that you, A, build everything correctly, and B, put it in a spot that's safe. Bassinets, for example, the amount of heat, the amount of airflow, the distance from your bed, these are all factors in safety. And so if you have extra time, you can make sure you really optimize your setup so that it's safe and comfortable for your baby. Number 3, so we live in a very high-tech world. We have cell phones, we have all kinds of fancy computers, video game consoles, all these things that we like to use. Well, our babies are not going to be any different. These days, babies have all kind of technology that we probably didn't have, or at least it's much more advanced than what we had when we were growing up. So it's really important to get these things set up because it's no longer plug and play. Let me give you 2 examples. We have a baby monitor. Back in the day, you put some batteries in it, you put the camera or the microphone in one room, and you carried the other device, and you were done. These days, our baby monitor comes with a camera. It comes with a little portable unit that you have to set up. It also connects to the internet. It connects to your smartphone, so I can look at the baby while my wife is home and maybe I'm at the store. I want to pull it up real quick. It's right there. This takes time. You have to register your account, set it all up, and you want to make sure that you do it right. Secondly, we got this Hatch sleeping unit. This really helps you with keeping the baby comfortable, playing some sounds, having some mood lighting. It's programmable, so you can set it up and it kind of just runs for you. Really nice thing to have, but if you don't set it up early, you're going to be sitting on the couch, baby's going to be crying, you're going to be frustrated with batteries and cords and trying to hook things into the wall. And the last thing you want to be doing is drilling screws into a wall when a baby's trying to sleep. So trust me, set these things up early. It takes a little bit more time than it used to. Number 4, wash everything early. You have time before the baby gets here to prepare everything, so doing laundry and cleaning everything is an important step. It's the last thing you want to do when you first get back from the hospital. Your baby might have sensitive skin. There could be dyes, chemicals, things like that on their new clothes. You definitely want to make sure to clean that all before they come in contact with it. Secondly, if you're like us, you probably got some hand-me-downs. You probably got some gifts from friends, things they're not using anymore. Who knows how long it's been sitting in a closet? Who knows what happened to it before you got it? You're going to want to clean all that stuff. It can really add up in a lot of time. Your baby's going to have tons of clothes, sheets, different things like that. So trust me, clean everything early, get it all washed, get it all prepared, and you'll be having a much smoother ride when the baby first comes home. And last, number 5, make sure to look at your schedule, look far in advance, and start figuring out what's going on in life. If you're looking for things like daycare, they have maybe 6, 7, 8 month wait lists. You're going to need to put your name down right away. Secondly, if you're relying on family, friends, other people to watch your baby, maybe they need to make some adjustments to their schedule. The earlier you tell them, the better, the more reliable they can be. Also, don't forget you have life commitments. Do you have a wedding, holidays, a work trip, things like that? It might be 8 months away right now, but if you know it's coming, start planning for it right away. That's going to help you a lot. So those are 5 tips that can really help you, things that you can do early, ways that you can prepare, build confidence. Like I said, save some money. That's always a good thing. So if you do these things early, it's really going to make it a lot easier for you. It's going to make it a lot easier after the baby comes. So I'm hoping these help you. They seem to have helped us. We'll give an update video after our baby comes. But for us, I think these are big things that really, really made a difference. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all soon.